NRL vid 090 back here with another tipping video today, and this is my round 13 NRL tips for the 2021 NRL season. So this week, obviously, there's going to be some buys this week to certain NRL teams. It's a very short NRL round this week because of State of Origin coming up, only next Wednesday and that, and obviously some teams this week who are playing will have depleted squads because most of their players might be in the State of Origin camp. I mean, teams like Panthers will have a lot of players out, and teams like Parramatta also players out. So, Origin week's obviously a big time rugby league. So, I'm looking forward to the games this week. But yeah, very interesting to see how these depleted teams do go. Now, the first game, because there's only four games this round. So the first game on Thursday night, it's the St. George Illawarra Dragons versus the Brisbane Broncos at Australia Jubilee Stadium. The team for the Dragons, so Matt Duffy returns from injury at fullback with Cody Ramsey shifting to the wing, while Makala Ravalawa returns from suspension and goes to the wing as well. And looks like Jack Bird will shift to the back row this week to replace Tarek Sims, and it looks like Brad Williami will move to the centres, or keep his place in the centres, I should say. And the other big change for the Dragons is that Jack DeBellin's back, so he'll play his first game in a long time, in 3 years, so he'll play off the bench, and Daniel Alvaro joins the team as well. For the Broncos, Selwyn Cobbo, I don't know how you say the first name, but yeah, Selwyn Cobbo, I'm not sure, but I'm trying my best, but he'll make his NRL debut on the wing this week, so yeah, good luck to him. And Tyson Gamble will replace Anthony Milford in the halves, with Albert Kelly remaining at 5'8". And since Payne Haas is out because of Origin, Thomas Flegler will start prop with TC Rabati keeping his place off the bench. In this game, I reckon the Dragons will be a little bit too good at Cogra on Thursday night, but would not be surprised if Broncos cause an upset. But I think off the back of the confidence that the squad will get with Jack DeBellin being back, and also I think just Dragons, obviously after two straight losses, I think they should be ready to bounce back and try and keep their spot and bid to stay in the top 8. So I got Dragons to win, 18 points to 14 over Broncos. Friday night, it's the Tigers and the Panthers at Leichhardt Oval at 7:55 p.m. The ins and outs of the Tigers. So, Tigers, they basically have the same team as last week when they beat the Dragons, but only changes are that Joe Ofahengawi is out because of Origin camp, so with the Queensland Maroons. So, Alex Seyfarth will move from bench to starting lock, and looks like, I think it's Sean Bloor who joins the bench. Let me say that again. It's Stefano Tukamanu who will replace Alex Seyfarth off the bench, and the rest of the team is pretty much the same. For the Panthers now, they've got a lot out. They've got a couple of players out. They've got like Brian To'o's out because of Origin, Nathan Cleary, Jerome Luai, Liam Martin, Kirk Capewell, Isaiah Yeo, Apostle Coruscant. A lot of players out for Panthers this week. So looks like replacing Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary in the halves, it is Matt Burton and Tyro May. And since Matt Burton's going to move to 5'8", replacing him in the centres is Paul Momirovski. And replacing Brian To'o on the wing, it's Robert Jennings. And since also who is it again? Most Leota's out because of injury. I'm pretty sure suspension, one or the other. Spencer Lanu will start prop for this game, and Kurt Capel's also out because of Origin camp, so he'll Scott Sorensen starts at the back row, and Isaiah Yeo's on Origin obviously, so Matthew Eisenhuth replaces him at starting lock. Then Isaac Tago will make his NRL debut off the bench, and Lindsay Smith will make his NRL debut off the bench for the Panthers, and Jermaine Hopgood and James Savin join the bench for the Panthers, so very, very understrength Panthers there. Now, in this game, I am going with the opposite. I think Tigers will actually break the Panthers streak, mainly because Panthers are missing a lot of their key players, and I think that Tigers, they're pretty much near full strength with the whole team, apart from Ofahengawi being gone, but that's the only real out for the Tigers on Friday. But I'll tell you what, if Tigers can't win this game, then I think it's just impossible to see them even make finals this year, and I think that, if Tigers lose, it's just embarrassing because this is their best chance to beat an understrength Panthers team who've won 12 straight games, and obviously they've got all their most of their team out. So if Tigers can't beat Panthers, and that's just embarrassing. But yeah, we'll go Tigers with the upset to win over the Panthers on Friday night, 22 points to 16. And our Saturday's only game of Saturday starts in the Sunshine Coast. It is the Storm and Titans. So the ins and outs of the Storm. So obviously Addo Carr's out because of Origin camp with the Blues. So Dean Aramiya replaces him on the wing, and Cameron Munster's also out because of Origin camp. So Cooper Johns replaces him in the halves, and it looks like Felice Kafusi's also out because of Origin camp. So Tom Eisenhuth replaces him in the starting back row. And off the bench, looks like Aaron Peeney will keep his spot off the bench. And yeah, that's pretty much the only changes to the Storm right there. For the Titans, so since AJ Brimson's also out because of Origin camp, Jane Campbell makes his NRL debut at fullback, the son of Preston Campbell. And Ash Taylor returns for the Titans this week in favour of Tyner Boyd. And I think Tina Fa'asuamaleaui and David Fifita are both out for the Titans because of Queensland Origin camp. So replacing Tina at lock, it's Sam McIntyre, which is good to see. And since Fifita's out as well because of Origin camp, Sam Stoner will start in his position at back row. And Moaki Fedawake is out, so replacing Moaki Fedawake at starting prop, it's Jamin Jalifi. And off the bench, Jai Whitbread and Joseph Vuna, I'm pretty sure. They both joined the bench for the Titans. Doesn't matter because I think in this game the Storm will be way too good despite having Addo Carr, Kafusi and Munster out. I think they'll be way too good in Sunshine Coast and too good for the Titans. So Storm will win, I reckon. Storm to win. I'm going to go with a scoreline of 36 points to 10 on Saturday. And now the final game of round 13, it's the Knights and the Eels on Sunday at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. For the Knights, so since Kalaponga's out yet again because of Origin this time, Tex Hoy starts at fullback, and Brody Jones starts in the back row because Tyson Frizzell is injured. And since Daniel Saifiti's on Origin camp, Swasa Sue will start at prop, and joining the bench will be Kurt Mann and Jack Johns, and the rest of the team. And the rest of the team is the same as last week. And for the Eels, now the big one is that Blake Ferguson has been dropped by the Parramatta Eels last week because of his performance against Rabbitohs. So Hayes Dunster replaces Blake Ferguson in that wing position, while Dylan Brown makes his return from suspension in favour of Jacob Arthur, and Reed Marnie's still playing hooker for the Eels. And yeah, the rest of the team seems to. Marani Okoro starts at prop because of junior ploys on Origin camp. That's it, and that's it for the Eels. In this game, I will tip Parramatta because I think Parramatta will be desperate after two very bad losses to both Manly and Souths. Knights were good against Manly. Knights were definitely up for the challenge against Manly, but I think this week Eels will be a bit too strong, and I think they will bounce back after two terrible games. But guys, that's my tips for round 13. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in another video.